Hello again, Facebook friends. Alright, now we are inside Lemon and Sage, waiting on Big Budah to come inside and get our Good Day Utah recording started. So, hey, this is June. This is Happy Thai Girl. Come here. So, June, what are you teaching us today? You got breakfast?
Yes, I'm doing the omelet. A little with a Thai twist. A Thai omelet.
Omelet with a Thai twist.
Well, it's a Thai omelet, but it's a little different. I don't know what I'm making.
Do they have omelets in Thailand?
Yes, they do.
All the things I learned.
But we eat that like as a savory. It's a country dish. No one's.
Awesome.
It's a country dish. I used to eat it all the time.
See, every time I hang out with June, I learn something different about Thai food. Hey Tim, how's it going? Hi babe. Hello my queen. So today, the two segments that I am doing, I've been asked to do a healthy twist on ranch and a healthy twist on traditional spaghetti dinner. So right now I have my and as it goes around. So this is my setup. I'm going to be making a kefir ranch. I mean, ranch is one of the easiest things to make. It's mayonnaise, buttermilk, and ranch dressing mix. So if you do it all naturally, it's just as simple. It's mayonnaise, kefir, and parsley, garlic, and onion, and a little bit of salt. So all these other ingredients you see here, my oil, my eggs, my hot sauce, and my salt and pepper, that is, I'm going to whip up my own mayonnaise today to make my ranch out of, so even more natural. And then over here, my spaghetti, I'm going to be boiling some actual spaghetti, and the healthy twist on when you use actual spaghetti, I'm going to be doing olives, red peppers, roasted tomatoes, goat cheese, but then I'm also going to be teaching how you can use a simple kitchen tool to create your own spaghetti noodles out of these three different vegetables. My Facebook and on my wife's Facebook so that you guys can actually join along. My segments are going to be about 7:15 and again at 8:15. So I look forward to seeing all your comments. I'll be doing a few Facebook Live segments in between my Good Day Utah segments as I'm making the spaghetti and as I'm making the mayonnaise. I'll be doing that here on Facebook Live so you can see the process of how I do those, since we only have about a minute and a half for each Good Day Utah segment. So Marianne asks, what is the tool? This awesome little tool is called a citrus zester. So if you want to make spaghetti-sized noodles out of vegetables, this is a handy little device that you can save yourself the trouble of going to find a spiralizer or a veggetti, which I think they sell at holiday times at drugstores. But if you get Bed Bath & Beyond, Sur La Table, most kitchen and home stores will sell the citrus zester. And I'll show you how to use that in a later segment. Love you guys. Have a good morning. If you're driving, stay safe. Look forward to seeing you later. Hey, Facebook friends. We're here at Lemon and with Budah. We're getting ready for a segment on doing a healthful take on...
I don't know how to cook, by the way. Just so you know, I'm just following whatever Anthony tells me what to do.
I'm going to tell him what to do. So, Budah.
So I feel like I'm at home. Thanks a lot.
The three main ingredients we need for mayonnaise are egg yolks, a fat, and an acid.
Acid, yes.
Because you're making an emulsion between the liquid acid and the fat, and the egg yolks are the emulsifier.
Okay.
So go ahead and put the egg yolks in the bowl.
Anthony, you talking to me like I'm going to remember all of this. Like, yeah, by the way, did you know egg yolks go in mayonnaise? I'm not going to remember that.
That is why we're recording it. You can go back and you can watch this over and over.
My man, okay.
Okay, so start whipping those egg yolks. You're going to pour in a little bit of, for the acid, use lime juice. And you can use lemon juice.
Why do you like lime?
I like lime because it was available.
Okay.
Today, we have lime juice. I use lemon juice.
Not because it reminds you of margaritas?
Not because of margaritas. That's another show.
That's next week's episode.
So, you're going to want to tilt the bowl in one direction so it pulls up. Whip it until it's foamy. Okay. And then as you're whipping it, I'm going to throw in a mix of salt and white pepper. We use white pepper and mayo.
I don't even know if this is okay.
Keep going. You need to get more vigorous.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, salt and white pepper because you don't want black flakes in your mayo people will think that really good and So as you're whipping, what I'm going to do is you come around here. Happy Thai girls are coming around.
She's now a happy camera girl.
Now watch this. I'm going to come on this side. Okay. I'm just going to start drizzling a stream as you're whipping.
What would be appropriate drizzle music, June?
วันเป็นเดือน12น้ำกระทบเป็นตะลิม
Keep whipping.
I'm whipping.
เราจะ
Holy
หา
cow, now I know why you're making me do it. This is a workout.
ชายหญิงสนุกกันจริงกันลอยกระทง
What are you singing, dude?
It's a Thai song.
Okay. Well, of course it's a Thai song, right? I was like, is that Beyonce's top hits?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so if you know how to make mayonnaise, if you have those 3 simple ingredients, a bowl and something to whisk with, you can make mayo. I was in a campsite up in Wyoming. We had no mayo for our sandwiches, so I took an egg yolk, pickle juice, and avocado oil, and a fork, and whipped that mayo.
Bee's getting bored.
Sounds like a mission story. I trekked through the frozen tundra, and I found these 2 investigators.
Alright, now June, come up here. I want you to see the difference between what the egg yolks look like before and what we're getting right now.
Getting thicker.
Ooh, I love this. I have to make my own mayonnaise.
Thickening
That's
up.
awesome.
I don't buy mayonnaise anymore. My wife buys mayonnaise because she doesn't cook.
Well,
but
just because my arm says you should buy mayonnaise, so that's just me. I'm not saying Tony. I'm saying me personally. My hand is saying to my brain, you better not do this again.
What
Your wife says, nice, now how Big Budah is doing all the work.
You see, I know how you feel, girl. I know how you feel.
Okay, so you know what? We did not tell Buddha you can do this in a food processor.
Wow.
Oh,
That's okay.
I love it. I love it.
I can do this. I can do this.
It's gonna thicken up. Now the great thing about homemade mayo is you get to decide what texture you want. The funny thing is,
I like this texture. I'm good.
He's done.
The more oil you add, the thicker it will become.
Oh, I see.
So right now we get stopped and you have really, really loose mayo, or you can add a lot more mayo and have it be really, really thick. The ratio to remember is 1 egg yolk will emulsify up to 1 cup of oil. So
I don't want to be the reason why this mayonnaise doesn't turn out, so that's why I'm not going to stop.
Keep going, keep going.
Hey, this is a good workout.
Alright, ratio is 1 egg yolk, about 1 tablespoon of acid, so that could be vinegar.
I'm going to switch, sorry, I'm going to switch hands.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah. See?
Oh, good job, good job.
Me and stop drizzling once you whip that in, but... And then 1 cup of oil, so 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon acid.
I'm back to the right, I'm sorry.
Wow, this is very impressive.
This is why Polynesians buy their mayonnaise from the store. Yeah.
I think this is why most people would buy
You have just reaffirmed why I buy my mayonnaise, Anthony. This is great and all. It smells great, but...
Now you have a whisk. Imagine doing this with only a fork.
Oh, here we go. Toot toot. I once did mayonnaise with a stick. Adventures.
Chopsticks. I'm whipping it better.
I know.
Alright, that's all the oil we have. So right now we have a really loose mayonnaise.
Okay.
Alright, and once you have the mayonnaise...
How does that look?
Once you have the mayonnaise to where... Alright, stop whipping.
Okay.
Alright, come here. Come here, dude.
So sorry. I'm at work here.
Bring it in.
So you see that right there?
Ooh, can I stick my finger and taste it?
A little bit. We haven't finished yet.
Just right here in the rim. Just in the rim.
What do you need it though?
So
what do you need?
A good chef tastes it as he goes.
Oh, okay.
Why do you use that finger?
So right now...
I'm just saying, I just ask questions like I'm a little kid.
Here for me.
Because it's the longest.
Okay, just saying. You'll look at the video again and you'll see which finger he used. Not the ring finger.
This is going to be a stronger mayonnaise because we use extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
That's a stronger flavor.
Yeah.
A little more health value to it.
Alright, what's next?
Next, A little hot sauce. You said you like
I
hot
love
sauce?
Cholula. This is actually, and
Okay,
no
okay.
product place, but I actually eat everything with this sauce.
Really? I haven't tried that.
This
I
or
need to try it.
tapatía. Yeah.
Tapatía, what's that?
It's another hot sauce.
Oh, I thought it was a cupatilla.
Okay, June. June
Wow.
Williamson,
This is not
ladies and
national
gentlemen.
TV, this is just Facebook, right?
Oh, no, that's international. June,
Yeah.
a little bit.
We need
This is
to-
Facebook. I have friends all over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So it is international.
And
more?
you get to control how much is in there. So a little
Oh,
bit
sorry,
more.
sorry.
I like
You want to
it.
kick to it.
I like a.
And remember, this is going into ranch. So we're going to turn this into something else. We're going to be
Oh,
adding
yeah.
ingredients.
Oh,
to
I'm
it.
Now give it
excited.
another taste, June, because you tasted it before. How much different does it taste?
Ooh, that added a lot.
Yeah.
What?
So what you can also
But it needs, like,
from this
okay.
point you can call it done. I like a loose mayonnaise.
Done.
You can add oil to it and make it a much thicker mayonnaise.
Would you put it in the fridge to chill? Does it set at all, or that you could use it like that?
You can use it just like that.
Okay.
If we add oil, it'll thicken up, and we'll do that. We might do that since we're making ranch.
What's your wife's name?
This is it. Marianne.
Marianne, I know what it feels like to be you now. Yes. Doing all the work in the house. Got you, girl.
Alright, coming up at 7:15, we're going to be right back here with Big Budah on Good Day, Utah, making ranch dressing.
Yep. With the help of Anthony here, I did make. I made it.
He made it.
It was his recipe.
Mayonnaise.
Look,
And he
look
got
at
it
my
good
wrist.
yesterday.
Strong, bro. Yeah, I've been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, Dan, for all the Dan's just very complimentary.
Thank you, Dan.
Anyway, tell them how you make your homemade. Anybody can do your own mayo.
Homemade mayo, you can find it on my Facebook page as well. 3 things: oil, egg yolks, and acid. If you have those three things, you can make mayo.
Now that's the basis of your ranch?
That is the basis of my ranch.
Okay.
Because ranch is another 3 simple ingredients, usually mayonnaise, buttermilk, and ranch mix. However, this is full of chemicals and not very helpful for you, so we're going to not use this. We're going all natural. We have fresh parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, and Himalayan salt, and kefir. See my Facebook page about more on kefir.
Yeah.
So, right now, we need your whisk.
Okay.
Where'd you put your
Oh,
whisk?
up
You're
right here. I got
you're
it
not
off.
done working yet.
Yeah, sorry. We got about 45 seconds, so I'm going to let you speed things up and get us so we can finish the ranch. There you go.
Powder, parsley, mix that in.
Okay.
And then,
Wow.
to the texture you want. If you want a thick ranch, if you want a thin ranch, hold that bowl for
Okay,
me.
got you, brother.
Just going to stir in this kefir.
Not buttermilk.
Not buttermilk.
Kefir.
I'm not using buttermilk.
Okay.
You can use the cultured buttermilk. So right there, you have ranch. Bam.
Look at that.
That's a thinner ranch. So
And you know what you put in it as opposed to buying a store-bought seasoning.
As opposed to buying a store-bought seasoning, you know what's in it.
Alright.
So this is going to be a very strong ranch, extra virgin olive oil, and the mayo. Kefir makes for a strong buttermilk flavor. You can thin it, thicken it, whatever you like. And this, you know what's in it, you know it's nutritious, you know it's all natural.
Is this going to be, the recipe going to be on your Facebook page? How do we do the recipe?
The recipe will be on my Facebook page. Chef Anthony, you can find me as Chef Anthony, private catering and mentoring.
Right. Now, we're going to have another segment with you later. Just tease everybody at home what you got for this healthy cooking.
Okay, traditional spaghetti dinner without the spaghetti.
Okay, listen, it sounds like a magic show. It sounds like a magic show, Danny.
We're doing magic show,
Yeah.
Dan.
Poof, be gone. That's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, traditional out the window, healthy back in. That's what I'm talking about.
Italian guy downstairs, so
Yeah.
don't tell him.
I won't tell him. I won't tell him. See you guys in a little bit.
Thanks, yes. Hello again, Facebook friends. Still at Lemon and Sage. The sun is starting to come up. Can't see it because it's still snowing. So we're still here. I'm getting ready for my next segment, which is going to be a healthy take on a traditional spaghetti dinner. Now, traditionally, in America at least, spaghetti dinner is spaghetti, noodles, and sauce. Maybe with meatballs. That's usually what people think of when they think of spaghetti dinner. So we are going to make that a little more healthful. We're going to add a little more nutrition. What do all these things have to do with healthful twist on a traditional spaghetti dinner? Tune in about half an hour and you'll find out. Facebook friends, we're back at Lemon and Sage for our segment on a healthful take on a traditional spaghetti dinner. So right now what we have here, you saw my ingredients on my last live video. So what we're going to do is spaghetti. The first plate, you see I have 2 plates. The base of each plate, because I'm all about adding nutrition, burst tomatoes. Not blistered tomatoes, not roasted tomatoes, burst tomatoes. Some of the best tomatoes you will ever have. I'll have the recipe on my page as well. So, on each plate is making a base of these burst tomatoes, like so. Hey, John.
Good morning.
You ready
Hey,
for
June, show Chef John.
What?
Being so dashing in the chef's coat.
You look so dashing in your what is it?
Chef's
coat.
It's a tongue twister this morning.
Well, Chef John always looks dashing. He's so tall.
He's Italian.
And he's Italian. What the heck?
I know, right? Okay.
Are you ready for your thing?
Yeah, but I'm here to steal some secrets from Chef Anthony.
Oh, go for it.
So we got spaghetti. Now boxed spaghetti, it's okay to eat boxed spaghetti. Don't let anyone tell you different, because that's how you do spaghetti. Watch your portioning and look at your ingredients. If there are a lot of chemicals in the spaghetti that you're eating, choose a different spaghetti. That's fewer chemicals, more natural foods. So you have a small amount of spaghetti, and what we're going to do now is add some health, add some nutrition. So instead of just a pile of noodles covered in sauce, you're actually putting nutrition into your body that will keep you going. So right now, zoom in on this. We have our chopped Kalamata olives, roasted red peppers, goat cheese, and I buy a lot of my tomato sauces bottled. If I'm not going to make it myself, I find something where I can read all of the ingredients, like tomatoes and olive oil and garlic and onions. If you can pronounce and read all the ingredients, it's a more natural food and it's okay for you to eat. So what we're going to do is just, on top of the spaghetti, just adding red peppers, adding the olives. And you don't need a lot. These are very flavorful foods, so you only need the smallest bit. Wash my hands over here. So right there you can leave it just like that, because there's enough flavor and enough moisture in the roasted red peppers, in the tomatoes, that you could eat it just like that. Put a little parsley on there for some green. But what I like to do, a little bit of sauce, just on top. Because spaghetti and sauce,
beautiful.
I mean, they go together. And this, honestly, is a portion of tomato. This is a portion
The normal
of
portion.
spaghetti. This is a healthful, nutritious portion of spaghetti. Now, so when you go to a restaurant and you get a huge plate just heaped with like a pound of spaghetti and covered in sauce and cheese, it's absolutely delicious. It's gonna pack on the pounds. And as we all know, as my wife says, I learned so much from you, my queen. She says, abs are cut in the kitchen, not the gym. What you eat, what you put into your body has much more effect on the look of your body and your overall health than actually going to the gym and exercising. So that's plate number 1. If you want to steer away from the wheat and from the carbs of actual spaghetti, I'm going to show you how to use this little tool I teased you with earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Citrus zester. Not just for zesting citrus. I have here 3 different vegetables. Come here, June. Butternut squash, zucchini, daikon radish. Most grocery stores will have a daikon radish. It tastes like a radish, once you cook it, it loses all that spicy bite. But for our purposes, we're not going to cook it. So all you do, you take this guy, place it at the far end, and just scrape it down. Do that a few times. Just like that. And you end up with a small pile of what looks like white spaghetti. It eats like noodles, it has a crunch to it. Just like that. Now my favorite, for when I'm going spaghetti, my favorite is to use zucchini. I love the flavor of zucchini, I love the texture, and most people don't know squash. For people who don't like squash, they usually don't like squash
I think they're about to
because
start.
they are only ever eating soggy squash. B, have you ever eaten soggy squash?
I've never eaten squash. Yes, I've had soggy squash all the time.
You?
Polynesians don't eat squash.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
true, Polynesians don't eat
We're
squash.
gonna
It's not a food that Polynesians, you're Asian Pacific Islander, according to the Census Bureau.
I'm converting you. We're converting you. Thai stir fries. Oh my goodness.
I'm being totally honest. It's not something
It's
that we eat. It's not something I go to the store. Let's get some taro, some bananas, oh, by the way, let's get some squash. It just doesn't happen. To be honest with you.
Well, today you're going to eat squash.
Okay.
So, since you're here, I'm going to let you practice with this tool.
Okay.
Or you're going to make noodles.
Alright.
Really, all you do, it's simple. Put it at the far end, you scrape it down just like that.
Even the skin?
Even the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The zucchini,
Oh, we don't
you
peel
can eat every
zucchini.
part of it.
Okay.
And
The only skin I like is fried chicken skin. That's I'm just going to be honest with you.
You mean fried pork skin?
Nothing
No,
fried
fried
here today.
chicken.
What?
That's called pork rind.
We eat that in Thailand,
Pork
both.
rinds, fried pork.
Fried pork skin. Or, what is it called in Spanish?
Chicharron.
Chicharron.
Yeah.
Look at my man. International.
Oh, my Lucy.
Uncle Grant, if you're ever watching this,
Hi, Uncle Grant.
hi Uncle Grant, he makes his pie crusts with chicharron.
Oh,
Wait.
I bet it's
Yeah.
Instead of butter,
Mm-hmm.
he uses flour and salt, a little bit of sugar, and then he blends in the pork rinds with the flour, and that gives him enough fat. And
I have to give you props because after our mayonnaise making segment, my wife called me and said, I need to find some coconut oil. We're making, when she says we're, she means me, making coconut mayonnaise tonight.
yes.
See? Thanks a lot, Anthony, by the way.
Okay, so June, that's good B for now.
Okay, alright.
You gotta save some for the
Right, gotcha.
So zoom in on this, June. Take a look at that. Right there, you have
That's lovely. I love it.
zucchini spaghetti.
Okay, my
And-
only question, because I've
Yeah.
never had vegetable pasta, if you will, is will it have the consistency of pasta? Is there a way to
Yeah.
cook it, length of time?
Take a bite of that. We're not going to cook this.
What?
Most people don't know this about squash. Squash is a Native American word. I learned this, so blast me on Facebook if I'm completely wrong.
Yeah.
This is what I read somewhere on the internet.
Okay.
Squash
Two
is-
guys playing in a sweaty room with a racket and a ball? No?
No.
Okay.
Not that kind of squash.
Okay.
Not at all.
Sorry.
Not in my kitchen.
Sorry. My bad, sorry. No, seriously, okay, so
It's a Native American word that
Okay.
means eaten raw.
eating
So
raw?
most people
Oh.
overcook squash because
It's
squash
not
is
meant
al-
to be cooked.
Squash is already ready to eat.
Any squash?
In my experience so far,
Okay.
every squash I eat, some of it tastes, the flavors develop as you roast it. But if you're tired of overcooked squash, cook it less. You
Or
don't need to.
let me just translate what I just heard
Okay,
Anthony say.
John.
If you're tired of eating it wrong, yeah, that's basically
All
but
right.
he's got to be politically correct and
So-
all that.
I'm getting a signal from our camera guy. So we're gonna put this just right on top of the burst tomatoes here, and then B while I'm getting mic'd up.
Here, I'm gonna use your tool. We got a live tease coming up on Fox, so I'm gonna use the tool
okay.
because nobody really's ever seen this tool before.
We're doing a segment, B. It's a segment.
Oh, it's a segment.
Oh, we're going live. Sorry.
Oh,
So keep
okay.
going now, we're going live.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, let's
while I'm
see
getting
for
mic'd up,
Sunday.
Use your gloves. dress this bad boy up just like that one. A little bit of olives, a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of goat cheese.
Okay, are we going to do another one for the segment?
We only have a minute and a half, so we're going to explain this
Gotcha.
and then have you use the tool to be shaped.
Look at that. It's like he's a chef or something. Wow, that's crazy. Alright.
I'm going to tell people you made that plate.
I think B is just same as on air, off air.
I
love
like
it.
this all the time.
I love it.
Unfortunately, that's my family. They think I'm on crack all the time.
Oh yeah, I'm mic'd up.
Yep.
Awesome. So a little red pepper, a little...
Sorry, I just remember I just licked my hands. I gotta wash it.
Watch it, babe, watch it. A little bit of sauce on top.
I hate to feed you with unclean gloves. All right. Dude, that looks pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that that's squash and it's raw.
I know. And
Now, I bet you zapped it just to warm it, like in the microwave?
well, ideally, you're putting the tomatoes down warm, spaghetti immediately on the toppings on, and then hot sauce on top. So the residual heat from top and bottom will warm up the zucchini.
Why are you trying to sound like y'all smart now? Trying to like, the scientific of the up and down, inside out, shaker, that's... I'm sure those all mean something that like smart people, they're like, yes, Anthony, that is right. I have no idea what
We
you're saying.
will work together.
Okay.
And you will have, I will say things, and we'll have
This you. Right, I went all over my head. I had no idea what you said.
When people get that glazed look, I know I'm doing something right.
But no, it's good though, because that means you really are a chef. You know, it's not like you're just cooking in Grandma's kitchen. Because food is science.
Food is science, and if you know the science of the food, you can hand me absolutely any food, and I'll make something delicious.
All right. Yeah. Healthy. The key word is healthy. Welcome back. My man Anthony here is going to blow your socks off. I promise. Check this out. I didn't even know about this. Now what are we doing here? I see spaghetti, but you said you had something healthy.
So, healthful twist on traditional spaghetti. Instead of a pile of spaghetti and sauce, we have burst tomatoes with boxed spaghetti, an organic boxed spaghetti, Kalamata olives, goat cheese, roasted red peppers, and a garlic and basil marinara sauce.
Okay.
This is putting nutrition in your body. If you want to steer away from the actual spaghetti, come over to this plate. B, he plated this. This is B's work. So, same burst tomatoes, but instead of the spaghetti, we made raw zucchini spaghetti.
That's his disclaimer because the presentation's horrible. Now I understand. I'm like, yeah, he's giving me credit. I'm like, oh dang, that's a horrible presentation.
It looks delicious.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, let's show them how you make these noodles.
So, to make these noodles, on my Facebook Live feed, I teased you with this tool. This is called a citrus zester.
Okay.
You can use a spiralizer, a veggetti. If you don't want to spend money or go find those, any home goods store will have this tool.
Okay.
It's a zester. So we made this pile of zucchini noodles.
Just to prove, we're going to mix them right now. Yeah.
I'm going to hand him a butternut squash, a peeled butternut squash, to do the same thing.
Look at that. Look, let me get a lot here.
Yeah, get a pile there.
I want to run out of time here so you can see that it actually really does make noodles.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And the great thing is, squash does not need to be cooked, B. Squash does not need to be cooked.
Yeah, give us a history lesson to wrap up here. Actually, squash has a meaning.
Squash has a meaning. In the Native American language, squash means eaten raw.
Yeah. So we've been eating squash wrong all these years.
I'm not going to say wrong, I'm going to say overcooked.
I will say wrong. Yeah, that sounds wrong to me. If it's meant to be raw, but you're eating it cooked, that sounds wrong. Get it? Wrong. Yeah. R-A-W. Yeah. Fox13now.com for more information. Do you have a website?
Okay. Find me on Facebook, Chef Anthony, Private Catering and Mentoring.
That's how you get healthy. Oh yeah.
You want to see a tease?